Happy Wednesday, Godfrey First. It's time for What's Up GaFUMCk. Now, as you all know, if you watched last week, the theme song that I had been singing and humming along, I thought was the dating game. I don't know why I thought, but it's not. So I've been searching and not been able to find it. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I decided to do. I'm going to play a different game show theme song each week to introduce What's Up GaFUMCk, and then we'll see if you can guess it. So here is this week's opening theme song. I'll give you a hint. This one is from 1972. Sound familiar? Maybe you should come on down and we can talk about what it is. That's right. That's the theme song to The Price is Right from 1972. That's 1972 Come On Down music, as it is labeled on YouTube. So happy Wednesday, everybody. What's up, GaFUMCk? I also mentioned last week in the video that I'm not going to do points to ponder or any kind of devotion or anything like that anymore on GaFUMCk. We're going to leave What's Up GaFUMCk just for announcements as it was originally intended. And we're going to do a point to ponder or something like that in a different video that will be published at a different time. So here's what's going on at Godfrey First this week. I'm very excited to announce that my son Matt is working on our website. We've gone back and forth with different people. We've tried to do it ourselves. And in a conversation I had with him this week, he was talking about creating websites. His job is to help create websites, his new job he started. And I'm like, can you build our church one? And he said, yeah, that would be fun. So awesome. Hot diggity. He is actually working on it as we speak. I'm giving him all the information he needs, and Pastor Jay has sent him links to other things that he's had stored off and ready to go. So he is working on that. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll have that done, and we'll be able to get that information out to people, make that a useful tool in the life of our church. So thank you, Matt, for working on that for us. And then we will, once he gets it built, we'll be able to maintain it and keep it updated and all that. But it's the building process it takes a long time and it's difficult. Once he gets that done, we're hoping that as we're collecting all the information to put in there, we can also put into a pamphlet or some kind of carry-off thing that visitors can have when they come into the building. That's something that has been tried and attempted a few times in the last several years, and nothing's really kicked off the ground or worked. So hopefully we're going to try to do it again. Hopefully with all the information from building this website, we'll be able to put not all of it, but the key points into pamphlet form and get that out to people as well. If you're interested in helping with something like that, be sure to let me or Pastor Jay or Barb know, and we will definitely use your help. Definitely use your help. All right. Here's some other things going on. So the Extreme Church Makeover team is continuing to meet to talk about the needs of the church, what we need to upgrade, what we need to repurpose, what we need to change or fix or whatever to make this a more useful space and a more churchy space. And one of the areas that we've talked about for a long time, not just in recent months, but several years, is a place to meet and greet and visit with people, to sit and chat before worship, kind of a lobby area. We don't have that. We've never had that. And we've talked about the coffee area being something that could fill that purpose, but when worship is going on at 8:30 and it runs over and people are showing up at 9:30 for whatever, there's nowhere for them to go. So we're trying to tackle that as one of our projects. But in doing so, we want to go ahead and start using that space as a gathering space. And there's been a few times that we've had donuts and other pastries available. We'd like to make that an every week thing. It's so good when we can, now that we're kind of past the pinnacle of the pandemic, I guess, we can sit and visit with each other again, still maintaining distance as much as we can and staying as safe as we can. But we're not just going to be rushed in, worship, and rushed out. Sit, have a donut, have a cup of coffee, have something. If you want to help maintain that space and help organize a schedule of pastries or desserts or something that we can have, fruit, whatever, for breakfast items, and then coffee or soda or water, whatever. If you want to help serve that, help fill that ministry, let us know. We could definitely use your help. That's something that people have been asking for, but nobody has been willing to step up and take that on. And we think it's something that could be very cool for visitors and members to, to be welcomed into the space. So if you're interested in doing that, let us know. The sooner the better. Once we are in that space and using it and we can get a good feel for it, then the Extreme Church Makeover Committee is going to look on how we can enhance it and make it better to suit our needs. But we got to actually identify what those needs are first. So we're working on a couple things. We're going to do a little bit. But if you're interested in helping with that space and that ministry, let us know. All right. So that's the coffee gathering space. Don't forget about Pastor Jay's Bible study on Tuesday mornings at the round table, I believe. I don't know what time they meet, but it's before dawn, I think, like 6 o'clock or some ungodly hour. No, thank you. He's also meeting on Thursday evenings, got a Thursday evening Bible study. If you're interested in either one of those, let him know, and he'll get you hooked up with the correct times and let you know what materials they're going over and verses they're studying. Arnie has a Walking with God Bible study on Thursday mornings at 10:30. He was in the office here just a little bit ago and said, hey, invite all kinds of people. There's no homework. There's nothing to read ahead. There's no studying. There's no nothing. You just show up at 10:30. He's got everything set up that you got to do, and then you're faithfully enriched, and you can go about the rest of your day. So 10:30 on Thursdays, if you're interested in that. Arnie is leading that and has asked for everybody to come and participate. GPS youth group met Sunday. We had 19 youth. 19 youth, and we had a handful of kids that couldn't make it this week, so we're very excited to be back together in our youth room. And Susan popped popcorn, and we played games and had a great time. A lot of new sixth graders. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. I'm looking around. Starting next week, we are starting this book. Now, I introduced this book to you all earlier summer or late spring, whatever, the Mr. Rogers Effect, and it's seven secrets to bringing out the best in yourself and others from America's beloved neighbor. Oh, won't you be my neighbor? So, we are starting that series with youth group. That brings me to my video thing. I mentioned last week that, and I mentioned this week already, that GaFUMCk is going to just start being announcements only. I'm doing a separate video, Bible study-ish kind of thing, starting next week on Mr. Rogers Effect. I'll be doing the lesson with the youth on Sundays, and then probably Tuesday, I will be recording a 10 to 12 minute devotional summary of what we're doing with that. Give you some of the input from the kids from Sunday, if that benefits you or whatever. And then that'll be published on Tuesdays. So, and then Pastor Jay is going to start another one sometime soon. I don't know exactly when, and he wasn't really sure, but he wants to start it up again. He liked doing it before. So it's possible we'll have worship on Sundays. Barb emails the worship links out on Monday. I will do this, my little devotional Bible study thing on Tuesdays online. Wednesdays is GaFUMCk, and we all look forward to that. What? And then Thursdays, probably Jay's going to probably do his thing on Thursdays. And then Friday, Barb sends out links to all those things. So, and then Saturday, well, just cut your grass or do whatever. But there's an opportunity 6 days a week to get some sort of electronic connection to the worship services here and to the Bible studies here and all kinds of things. So that's very cool. So stay in touch. Keep tabs on that. So GPS, we're going to start doing this. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. I've gone down a couple different rabbit holes on Mr. Rogers' videos, and my goodness, what a remarkable guy that was. I've not watched one yet without having a little tear come up. So I'm looking forward to sharing that. Music, our music program. I am putting together a music ensemble, let's say. I don't want to say choir because choir to me is 15 to 20, 25 plus-ish people. And I just don't see that right now. I hope I'm wrong. I would love to see a big group of people turn out for this. But I want to take a little bit different approach just for this fall. Try it on, see what it's like. I want us to be more of a praise group, a praise choir. So I've got praise and worship songs. And these are all similar songs that the praise team has done before. But they're written in parts. So that's cool. And then I have this Ready to Sing 25th anniversary of all kinds of different songs as well. And they're, again, a lot of praise songs, old gospel songs, and they're written in parts. What I would like to do is for us to meet, and you can pick a part. You can sing the melody if you want. You can sing any parts if you want. We're not going to say, okay, here's the sopranos, and here are the altos, and the tenors, and the basses. We're going to have come and sing, pick a part, and let's make some music. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And since they're mostly praise songs, they're going to be songs you already know. So even if you don't think you're good enough to be in choir, but you're standing there on Sunday morning singing along with the praise team, Don Basil, we might need clappers too. Come get a packet. So here's what we're doing. Because of COVID and what's going on right now, we're not going to meet in person yet. Hopefully soon, but not yet. But I am putting packets together, these 2 books and CDs of the songs that I want to start working on. And probably starting next week, you can come up to the office and pick up this packet. Books, CD, I'll have you sign a paper that you checked them out or whatever, or I'll give it to you. I want to keep track of who's got what. And then you go home and start listening to it. And then hopefully in a few weeks we can get together. You would have already practiced it, and we can put something together for Sunday morning. Ta-da! Magical, right? Music magic. Looking forward to it. So let me know if you're interested in getting something like that. So that's about it for What's Up GaFUMCk. I got GPS Jesus here once again. He was a huge hit at GPS, by the way. So GPS Jesus is rocking and rolling, ready to go. And we will see you all soon. If you got any questions, let us know. Put it in the comments below. We'll see you Sunday. Blessings. Godfrey first.